Hey guys, it's Raquel. Welcome to another box opening video. Today's box is number 3 out of the 4 that I was mentioned in the previous box opening video, which is this one, which actually has a fragile sticker on it. As I said in the previous box opening videos, this is kind of like a mystery box for me because I actually don't remember what box is which and what doll is in what box. So we're learning what's inside it together. So I can definitely say, first and foremost, the box is in pretty good condition. It's a little crushed on the one side, but it doesn't look like it's like extensive damage, so hopefully everything's okay. I have a feeling I know which one this one is. I think it's the SD doll. And the reason why is because the seller mentioned having curled her up and made sure she was safe. And it makes sense that an SD doll would probably fit in this type of box if it was curled up. So, I think I know which one this one is, just based on that statement alone. So we'll see. There you go. So, put my scissors away. First off, first impressions are, it is definitely really well packaged. Looks like it's like priority shipping paper just shoved in here to keep everything in place. I did notice there is something shoved on the side, which is the COA. Yep, this is the SD doll. It's the Angel of Dream COA. In a nice little baggie. It's her birth certificate. See? Angel of Dream COA. And it's all in writing I cannot understand. So I think her name is Qui or Quinn or something like that. Female. Skin tone, I cannot read that. Her birthday was in 2014. Wow. 2014. And that was her number, too. If you guys can read this, the color, skin tone, please tell me what it is. Write down in the comments below if you can read that and you can tell me what that skin tone is. Just, I'd like to know. I have little birth certificates of my own that I make for all my dolls, including what what I've assigned their names are and all that type of stuff. So I do write down what their skin tone is, just in case I ever want to sell any of my dolls. I have all the information pre-written, so I don't leave anything out. So if you know what that is, let me know. But I am super excited. Before I do, I don't know if you actually got a chance to see, but that is what she looks like. So I'm super excited. I think she came naked. I'm pretty sure she did. Paper, more paper. United States Post Office paper. Alright. When you remove everything, there she is. Curled up, just as the shipper stated she would be. So she is bubble wrapped loosely, and then she is bubble wrapped a little more intensely. So I'll just show you again. I removed some of the bubble wrap, and now you can actually see that she is kneeling and inside the box. Oh boy. Her head cap fell off. So let me show you guys the head cap first. So here's the head cap. It has a little plate. It's really hard to read what's on it. It looks like there's like a feather on it, and it says www.aoddoll.com. I'm guessing that's the Angel of Dream doll.com. The head cap on the inside is interesting because I don't know if you can actually see it, but there is a hole right there. Right there. So I think this used to be one of those old dolls, or from what I understand, from I've been in the hobby for 2 years now, is some of the old dolls used to have the S hooks hook into here to keep the head cap on, but then when you tried to remove it, it was like a pain in the ass. So I'm assuming that's what that was for, because this was made in 2014. So I can see how this would be very, very old. Everything's dropping all the time. That was just her face protector, and it looks like it actually takes into account her ears, which is really cool if they have an actual one specifically for her. Now, there she is. I'm nervous and excited all at the same time. So I'm going to remove the face one first, since it looks like it's easier to remove. Oh, wow. Oh, she's so pretty. Okay, first of all, heavy, heavy duty, like, string. I don't think I've seen such heavy string. Like, that's heavy duty used in a doll before. There's no way in hell I am going to be able to get this head off of here without my puller, which is fine. I don't really need to. I just want to show you the inside. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but it's pretty clean. Pretty clean. I do see some leftover residue of, I think it was either a face-up or, no, it's eye putty. Which is fine, because I can easily clean that. I do not expect perfection. I just like to comment on what I notice. So I'm not being nitpicky or anything like that. Like, leftover eye putty, it does not bother me at all. I can easily clean that out. Her head cap stays on pretty well. It is definitely a little big. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a physical lip right here. She's really heavy too. There you go. I think it focused for a second. Like, I'm trying to see it, but then it focuses on my face. Will this work? But yeah, there is a physical, like, if you use just my skin tone as a buffer, you can see that there's a lip. So this head cap does not really fit entirely on. It is the same color though, so I definitely can't deny that it does belong to her, because it fits nicely. Like, I am gently pulling and nothing's happening, so that is her head cap. It's just a little off, which is fine. I mean, you're gonna hide it under a wig anyway, so that's fine. Not a brain fart. But I don't know if I actually showed you guys her face yet, but that is what she looks like. Ah! Well, tried to tilt her head cap comes off. And all her wires come out. The last one went so smoothly, so did the previous one before that, and now everything's a catastrophe. There we go. So, there she is. Look at her face. She is so pretty. I love her ears. Her ears look perfect. There doesn't appear to be any flaws. You can definitely see some residue in her mouth. I don't know if... The problem is it keeps looking at my face. Like, can you not... Oof. Can you not look at my face? Look, focus. There you go. Yeah, you can see the little pink in there. So that is that. So let's open up. She's pretty wrapped up nice and tightly with some easily removable tape though. I do appreciate that. The tape looks like it's not too heavy duty. I'm going to try to avoid using scissors if possible, which isn't possible right now. I'm being very careful. There you go. And fair warning, doll nudity is about to be displayed. So I remember the seller did mention that her nipples were sanded down by the previous owner because they were protruding way too far. So there's her body. You can see how like sanded it is. Again, I don't know why. Let's see if I can do it like this. Yeah, you can kind of see how sanded it is. There is a scuff mark here, which I am going to take a photo of it because I think a photograph, I'll place it somewhere here, is easier to see. There is some just scuffs and dirt on her body. Also, again, sorry, screen's turned off. I gotta really set those to not do that. There's a scuff down here, and there's a scuff back here, but again, they feel like they're just surface blemishes that I can easily get off. There is some staining on her butt. I don't know if you can see the staining. Right now it's like, oh, too shiny, can't handle. Look, there's some staining right along here. You guys can't see it though. Some staining on the back of her legs, like scuff mark staining. But this was all mentioned from the previous owner. I remember these details, so I am not worried. That just means I have to clean her up a little bit, which is fine. I like projects I can work on. So there's her feet. I like how her feet are sculpted. They're very nice. So she is double jointed, but her stringing is so tight that she can't hold her kneeling position at all. So that is kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna have to loosen her up a bit. Yeah, I really do not think they needed this heavy of string. Maybe for the arms to hold poses, but even then, like that's too heavy. Now, her hands. I'm gonna have to take a scissor to the tape. I think, yeah. There you go. There's one. So I just find the opening. And there's two. Perfect. Ooh, I like her hands. There's a little scuff mark on one of her hands, but they are very, very elegant. Yeah, you can tell that it's strung way too tightly because it snaps into place. Like, that's not even me forcing it. Like, she's way too strung up tightly. Yeah. See, that's okay. That's some restringing I'll have to do. Nothing terrible, but yeah, like, I can't even look that up. So, she definitely needs to be restrung with a heavy string, of course, but nothing so heavy duty. And there's a little bit of imperfections on her back area right here. Nothing I can't sand down a little bit. Let's see if I can get you guys to see that. It's right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I don't think so. It's right there. I'll take a photo and circle it for you guys so you can see it. But all in all, these were all mentioned. These were absolutely every flaw that I have mentioned has been mentioned to me from the seller. I got her for a really good price, so I'm not worried about it. All these flaws can be and will be rectified. In due time. I will definitely work on fixing her up because that is what she needs. She needs a good fixing. Cause like yeah, like I can't even make her put her hand on her hip. That's how intensely strong she is. But that's okay, cause I can fix her up. These were all mentioned before, so seller did a very good job packaging her exactly how she mentioned it to me, and she is beautiful. I love her face. I love. Look how pretty she is. She's so pretty. Look at that. So, all in all, positive review. She has her COA. It's exactly as described. Sawed off nipples because they were protruding too much, but that is fine. That does not bother me. There's some scuffing, but I think I can fix that with a little bit of buffing and some other materials. And yeah, so thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh, bye bye.